A regular job. Commuter. Employer. Job. He took a job as a waiter. Occupation. Profession. To earn one's living. To run a firm. Trade. What do you do for a living? Application. Application form. Apprentice. Trainee. Apprenticeship. CV. Curriculum vitae. Job interview. Skilled worker. To apply for a job. Training. Training course. Vacancy. Unemployment. To be unemployed. To be out of work. To fire somebody. To sack somebody. To give somebody notice. To hand in one's notice. To resign. To quit. Unemployment. Unemployment benefit. Working hours. Pay. A full-time job. A part-time job. Flex time. Pay slip. Salary. To get a raise. To work in shifts. Wage cut. Wage demand. Claim wages. Change jobs. Commute to work. Draw up plans. Fill out paperwork. Get a promotion. Get a raise. Get fired. Give a presentation. Go on a business trip. Go on vacation. Go out to lunch. Go to a meeting. Make copies. Meet with a client. Take a day off. Write a proposal. Write a report. Payroll department. Human Resources Office. Moonlighter. Remuneration. Compensation. Occupational. Accountants. Bakers. Barbers. Butchers. Chefs. Dentists. Fishmongers. Flight attendants. Hairdressers. Judges. Lawyers. Nurses. Opticians. Porters. Receptionists. Secretaries. Surgeons. tailors, teachers, technicians, veterinarians or vets, waiters, welders. Good morning. Good afternoon. Let's begin, shall we? I'd like to welcome everyone here today. Since everyone's here, let's get started. I'd like to thank everyone for coming today. Sorry, but just to clarify, sorry, I didn't quite hear all that. Could you please say it again? That's an excellent point, John. What about engaging in further planning as well? From our department's perspective, it's a little more complicated. Let me explain. Could you repeat that, please? Can you run that by me one more time? Can you repeat that in a simplified way? I don't fully understand what you mean. Could you explain it from a different angle or a different perspective? Could you explain to me just how this is going to work? Just to be clear, do you mean we should all plan for the party on Friday? Thank you all for arriving on time, and today we're here to discuss employment benefits. Thank you for coming. As you know, we're all here to discuss the firing of Penelope Johnson. Due to issues with the oil pipeline, we find it necessary to come to a quick decision. To summarize then, let me run through what we've all just agreed upon. Before we end, let me just summarize the three main points. That brings me to the end of my presentation, and thank you for listening. Any final thoughts before we close the meeting? So, you've applied for the Saturday position, right? Yes, I have. Can you tell me what made you reply to our advertisement? Well, I was looking for a part-time job to help me through college. And I think that I'd be really good at this kind of work. Do you know exactly what you would be doing as a shop assistant? Well, I imagine I would be helping customers, keeping a check on the supplies in the store, and preparing the shop for business. That about covers it. You would also be responsible for keeping the front of the store tidy. What sort of student do you regard yourself as? Did you enjoy studying while you were at school? I suppose I'm a reasonable student. I passed all my exams and I enjoy studying subjects that interest me. Have you any previous work experience? Yes, I worked part-time at a takeaway in the summer holidays. Now, do you have any questions you'd like to ask me about the position? Yes, could you tell me what hours I will have to work? We open at 9, but you would be expected to arrive at 8:30, and we close at 6 p.m. You would be able to leave then. I think I have asked you everything I wanted to. Thank you for coming along to the interview. Thank you. When do I know if I've been successful? We'll be making our decision next Monday, and we'll give you a call.